Take a deep breath and join me for tonight's calming tale. Anemone and Aster's Magical Surprise. This story is about Anemone, a curious girl, and Aster, a gentle giant, who share a magical and unforgettable night in the heart of the forest. In a realm where the stars kissed the earth and whispered secrets into the winds, lived a gentle giant named Aster. Aster was known for his kind heart and immense strength, but more so for the way he cared for his forest home and its inhabitants. Nestled within this enchanting realm was a quaint little village, where a bright young girl named Anemone lived. Anemone was curious and always ready for adventure, her heart filled with a boundless love for the mysteries of the world. Their paths seldom crossed, but whenever they did, it was always a memorable encounter. One crisp moonlit night, Anemone decided to explore deeper into the forest than she ever had before. The shadows danced under the moon's silvery glow, creating a captivating tapestry of light and darkness. As she ventured further, she spotted a faint, golden light shimmering through the trees. Intrigued, she followed it, her excitement growing with each step. The golden light led her to a magnificent grove, the likes of which she had never seen. In the center of the grove stood Aster, his gentle eyes twinkling like the stars above. "Good evening, young Anemone," he said in his deep, soothing voice. "What brings you here on such a fine night?" Anemone beamed with joy as she replied. "Good evening, Aster. I was just exploring, and then I saw this beautiful light." "What is this place?" Aster smiled warmly and gestured around. "This is the heart of the forest, a place filled with magic and wonder. It's a special place that reveals itself only to those with pure hearts." Anemone's eyes widened in amazement. "It's so beautiful," she exclaimed. "Yeah, I stay a while," Aster nodded, his heart swelling with pride and happiness at her innocent wonder. "Of course," he said. "In fact, I was just about to prepare a surprise. Would you like to help me?" With great enthusiasm, Anemone agreed. Aster led her to a clearing where wildflowers bloomed in a vibrant ray of colors. Together, they gathered flowers, their laughter echoing through the grove like a beautiful melody. As they worked, Aster began to share stories of the forest, of ancient trees and the spirits that watched over them, of seasons changing and the magic that flowed through every root and leaf. Anemone listened with rapt attention, her imagination painting vivid pictures of the tales he wove. Soon they had collected enough flowers, and Aster revealed his surprise a large, beautiful wreath that they would hang in the center of the grove as a symbol of friendship and the magical bond between humans and the forest. "Do you know why this place is special, Moyaf?" Aster asked. "It's not just the magic within the grove. It's the people and creatures who fill it with love and respect." Anemone nodded, understanding the depth of his words. Together, they hung the wreath, and as they did, the golden light round them intensified, bathing them in a warm, ethereal glow. Anemone felt a sense of belonging, her heart intertwining with the spirit of the forest. As they bid each other farewell, Aster gave Anemone a small glowing stone, a keepsake from the heart of the forest, to remind her of the magical night and their everlasting bond. "Thank you, Aster," Anemone whispered, her eyes shimmering with tears of joy. "I will treasure this always." With that, Anemone made her way back to her village, her heart brimming with gratitude and love for the gentle giant and the magic they had shared. From that night on, the heart of the forest's golden light often shone down on the village, a beacon of hope and a reminder of the wonders that await those who believe in the magic of surprises. A new story begins to guide you closer to sleep. Embrace of Friendship, Veronica and Angelonia. This story is about the unbreakable bond and warmth shared between a young girl named Veronica and a gentle panda named Angelonia as they support each other through a fierce snowstorm. In a quaint little village nestled between misty mountains and lush green fields, there lived a young girl named Veronica. Veronica had a heart as pure as morning dew, and eyes that sparkled with the curiosity of 1,000 stars. Her best friend was not another child from the village, but a gentle panda named Angelonia. The two shared an unbreakable bond forged through countless adventures in the serene forests that surrounded their home. Every morning, Veronica would wake up to the soft rustling of Angelonia's fur brushing against her window. The panda, with her round black eyes and clumsy gait, had a way of making Veronica feel safe and cherished. One particularly chilly winter's day, a fierce snowstorm hit the village. The winds howled, and the snow fell relentlessly, painting the world in a thick white blanket. Veronica bundled up in her warmest clothes and ventured outside to find Angelonia. She knew the panda would be frightened and cold. As she trudged through the snow, her breath forming little clouds in the icy air, she called out for her friend. "I am Melonia. Where are you?" Her voice echoed in the silent, wintry landscape. Finally, through the thick flurry, she spotted a familiar bushy tail near the old oak tree, where they often played. Rushing over, she found Angelonia shivering under the tree, her fur dusted with snow. Veronica reached for her friend. Without hesitation, she wrapped her arms round Angelonia, drawing her into a tight embrace. The warmth of their friendship seemed to melt the cold around them. Monica whispered comforting words, telling Angelonia stories of sunny days and fields of blooming flowers. Slowly, the panda's trembling stopped, and she began to nuzzle closer to Veronica. She stayed like that for hours, huddled together against the storm. As the first light of dawn broke through the clouds, the snowstorm finally subsided. The village emerged from their homes, marveling at the serene beauty of the freshly fallen snow. Veronica and Angelonia made their way back to the village, leaving a trail of shared warmth and companionship behind them. From that day on, their embrace became a symbol of hope and love in the village. Every time a storm approached, the villagers would remember Veronica and Angelonia's story and find comfort in the thought of their unyielding friendship. Let's explore a new tale, soft and warm. Katria and Violet's Starry Adventure. This story is about Katria, a young girl meeting an elemental named Violet, who takes her on a magical journey among the stars, revealing to her the secrets and wonders of the universe. A quiet village nestled between towering mountains and lush forests, there lived a young girl named Katria. Every night, she would gaze up at the stars from her bedroom window, her heart filled with dreams and wonder. One crisp autumn evening, as she lay in bed, she noticed a soft glow coming from the old oak tree in their garden. Curious, Katria crept outside. Beneath the tree, a delicate figure appeared, shimmering with an ethereal light. "Who are you?" asked Katria, her voice trembling with awe. "I am Violet, an elemental," the figure replied, her voice as gentle as the rustling leaves. "I have come to share with you the magic of the stars." Katria's eyes widened. "Can you really take me to them?" she asked eagerly. Violet extended her hand, and Katria took it without hesitation. With a soft whisper of ancient words, they were lifted off the ground, surrounded by a swirl of autumn leaves that glittered like tiny stars. Upward they soared past the treetops and into the night sky. The stars seemed to welcome them, twinkling brightly on flame. "The stars hold many secrets," Violet explained as they floated among the constellations. "Each one has a story, a whisper of the universe's endless wonders." They hovered near a particularly bright star that pulsed with a rhythmic glow. "This is Lyra," Violet said. It sings a song of courage and resilience. Listen closely. Tria closed her eyes and heard a melody, soft and powerful, filling her with a sense of strength and peace. They continued their journey, visiting stars that told stories of love, friendship, and wisdom. Each star left Katria feeling more connected to the universe and its endless mysteries. Hours passed like minutes, and soon the horizon began to glow with the first light of dawn. It's time to go back, Violet said softly, a hint of sadness in her voice. Katria nodded, her heart heavy but her spirit uplifted. Gently, they floated back down to the garden, the morning dew sparkling like the stars they had visited. Thank you, Violet, Katria whispered. I'll never forget this night. Violet smiled, her glow beginning to fade with the rising sun. Remember, Katria, the magic of the stars is always with you, she said before disappearing into the morning mist. Katria returned to her room, the echoes of stardust and ancient melodies still lingering. From that day on, whenever she looked up at the night sky, she felt the whispers of the stars and the gentle presence of her friend, Violet. And so, every evening became a reminder of the magic and wonder that existed both within her and among the stars. Let's wander softly into another story. The Enchanted Tale of Daisy and Yuri. This story is about a young girl named Daisy, who meets a river nymph named Yuri, embarking on a magical night of awe and awe and adventure. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lived a young girl named Daisy. One day, as the sun began its descent, casting golden hues over the landscape, Daisy wandered to the edge of a stirring river. Her heart brimmed with curiosity and a sense of adventure. As her bare feet touched the cool waters, a shimmering figure appeared among the reeds. This was Yuri, a river nymph, with sparkling eyes and a gentle presence. Daisy gasped, astonished by Yuri's ethereal beauty. Hello, Yuri greeted, her voice like the soothing flow of the river. I am Yuri, the guardian of this river, and I sense your awe. Daisy, still wide-eyed, replied, I've never seen anything like you. Yuri smiled, a warmth that could melt the coldest ice. She said, extending her hand. Together, they floated above the water. Under Yuri's guidance, the river transformed into a magical realm. Fish with iridescent scales danced beneath them. The riverbanks blossomed with flowers of every color imaginable. Fireflies created a canopy of twinkling lights as the moon rose to its zenith. Yuri shared stories of the river's history, tales of harmony and peace. Daisy listened, enraptured by every word. In return, she shared her dreams of art and exploration. Yuri was fascinated by Daisy's vivid imagination and creativity. They lost track of time, the night on the verge of giving way to dawn. As the first light of morning peeked over the horizon, Yuri gently said, It is time for you to return. Daisy felt a pang of sadness but knew she would never forget this night. Yuri gifted Daisy a small, glowing pebble. Whenever you wish to remember, hold this and think of our night together. Daisy hugged Yuri tightly. Thank you, she whispered. With that, Yuri vanished into the mist as Daisy made her way back home. The village was still asleep, unaware of the magical encounter. Daisy kept the pebble close and often thought of Yuri and the wonders she had shown her. That night, Daisy dreamed of rivers, nymphs, and a world where magic is real. Thank you for listening. Rest peacefully.